Yeah, like maybe using an oversized old mattress and hanging that like a mattress spring on the wall and kind of create this really cool oversized message board. Think about that.
That's kind of cool.
Kind of vintage, kind of different, kind of antique-y.
Really cool.
Kind of cool. Anyway, you're listening to Home Wizards.
I'm Eric Strom.
And I'm Cindy Dole. Thanks for sharing your day with us, because we'd love to make you feel good about the places you call home, the spaces. And so let's talk about repurposing certain things around the home that now can just be cool. You know what I mean? You're not only saving time and money, but you're creating a little bit of a cool factor. So I think that's kind of fun, especially if you went to an antique store or a yard sale and you found this old spring mattress, right? How could we secure that to a door, you think, so that it still is going to hang up all right for our...
So we're talking about the spring system within, like, the coils in the mattress, not with the stuffing around it.
Right.
Okay. So you could use there are devices that are out there that can actually round over on the item and attach it to either a wall or to wood. Mm-hmm. Almost like, you know how there are cable cord holders
like
on a wall.
Those bungee cords.
No, more like the ones that hold cable on a wall.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry.
And then
yes.
you would use those, but they're made out of steel, and they actually will anchor onto the wall and hold heavier objects on the wall. So that would be something to use.
Good. Because it really can look kind of cool. I think.
Is,
you can add a lot of things to give it layers, almost like it's a little mini. It's a message board,
sure.
With different things. How about creating kind of a cottage-style display shelf, by turning a little ladder, a weathered ladder that maybe you add some bright paint. Maybe it's just a two-step little mini ladder, and you hang that on the wall, and it becomes a cute little mini shelf.
Yeah, like a little two-step ladder. You paint a nice color, and then that becomes a shelving system that hangs on the wall. That's actually really cute.
Very clever, and it gives it kind of a beachy feel, I think, for maybe if you had a vacation place or you have a little cottage. I think that's kind of a cool idea.
That's really cool.
We've been talking about doing things for our kids' room, no matter what room. I like the idea of if you have an old dresser and you don't like how it looks, you paint it with what? Chalk paint.
Chalk paint. And then now you can write on the drawer tops, and then the next drawer jeans, and allows especially kids to use their imagination. Cute.
Or, kids of all ages.
You know what else is cool? I've seen an old chair, and you cut the legs off, and then you use that as a porch swing. So it's just a single seat porch swing. And then you thread the rope through the back of the chair and then through the seat part of the chair, comes up and meets in two different places, and then you hang that rope over either a tree or on your porch, anchor it into eye bolts, and it becomes like a single swing. I think it's really cute.
Now, I know that you're a fan of the sawhorse.
Oh, yeah. I've had sawhorse desks.
Have you?
Yes. They work wonders because you can get a huge tabletop. They can look good, but at the same time, they're functional and inexpensive.
And inexpensive.
Yeah.
And it looks almost like an architect's desk
Sure
in a way,
does.
Yeah. And you can really spread out. I mean, the size, sky's the limit. You have plenty of room just to kind of put it all out there. It can be something that you even could use in your garage. This could be kind of like your workstation, or it could be in the home office.
Very cool.
I love that idea.
You know what else is cool? Have you ever seen these church pews that they sell at the antique store?
No.
So you can get one of these old church pews and then cut the seat out the width of your bed. Mm-hmm. And then back the mattress into the pew, and then the remaining shelf that you've cut out, which is gone now, the two parts on the side become the end tables. So your bed is actually kind of right nooked up into the church pew seat, and that becomes the headboard.
Very, very clever.
Very cool.
How about if you have an ordinary tea tin that's just kind of sitting around the house? Again, we're getting back to chalkboard paint. We love chalkboard paint. And you could just apply maybe one coat. You can get the spray kind or the paintbrush kind. And, you basically would put a couple of coats on there, and then you could fill it with office supplies or kitchen dry goods or bathroom supplies, and then you just write, with chalk.
Very cute.
On the outside, and then maybe stack it on a couple of books, and it gives it kind of a cute, vintagey, antique-y kind of a decorative look.
Very cute. You know what else I've seen that I love? It's a bicycle that becomes your bathroom counter.
What?
So you have the bicycle against the wall, and then where the seat would be, you've got a big wooden shelf that anchors to the seat post area and sits on the fender in the back.
I see.
Right,
Cute.
and then on top of that is the sink, and then you leave a basket on the bike, and that can become your hand towel holder.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
That's very clever.
So creative.
So you would just get the bike.
Yeah.
And then you get a slab of wood.
Right.
And what kind of, just any old shelf wood?
Sure. Well, you'd want something a little thicker, maybe like butcher block or something like that that's substantial. And then you anchor that to the seat post area, and then it goes to the gooseneck of the handlebars and anchors there too. And then on top of that, you plumb the sink.
Very
it becomes
kitschy.
almost like a pedestal, but
very
it's a bicycle.
Kitschy and cute.
Isn't that great?
And especially if the bike matched the flooring tile, for instance.
There you go, like black and white tile and an old vintage black bike. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Talk about a talking piece.
Yeah, right.
Really decorative and fun. Well, we always love those wood pallets, right? We can do so many things with those.
Oh, sure. You can make a bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like a kid's bed would be cool. It can become sort of the platform. You use 3 of them for a single bed. The bed stacks on top of that, and then you can cut them in half and use that to sort of encase the outside to keep the kid in the bed from rolling off. But a little area where you can get in and out of. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
And you put them on casters?
Sure, it can roll around even. Yeah, there's all sorts of great things you can do. Have you seen the old folding chairs where they use leather belts as the weaving instead of the old classic weave?
Oh, how cool is
Isn't that cool?
So this is basically like those tailgate party chairs.
That's exactly
or beach
right.
chairs.
Yep.
But you would take all that plastic stuff off.
And replace it with belts.
And if you have a bunch of old leather belts, did you ever carve your belt? Did you ever have like with your name, Eric on it?
My Native American name.
But I think I took a belt carving class somewhere along
Did
the way
you
in
really?
summer
That's
school.
Cool. Yeah.
And you would you would imprint different designs in the leather and stain it. It was the big thing. And so if you still have that sitting around the house, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of bring back memories and just weave it in and out of the chair, huh?
I don't know why you wouldn't.
And then how would you connect it?
Well, you would want to loop it around, and you could either use the buckling part of the belt to hold it in place, or you'd have to rivet it. And they sell those riveting kits, where you can get them at any craft store, and you could go ahead and rivet them together that way.
Now, if you have some old screens that are like old school wooden trimmed screens, maybe again you can find this at a yard sale or an antique store. I've seen this done where you put it on a slab with the wheels, right?
Sure.
And it becomes like a really cute and movable hamper.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's the screen kind of lets the air get through it. So if you're trying to secondarily dry the towels or something, they can have ventilation through them. But it looks great. They look like old screen doors around on a pallet with casters on it, and then that you can roll it around if you need to.
And by the way, we all can't have enough docking area. I've seen this where you turn an old bread box into a really cool, customized docking station for the entire family.
That's really cute.
And now it kind of, the handle and the lid, it kind of tucks down, and now it's out of the way, and you create little slits, and you label it, hey, this is for mom and dad and the kids' iPods and
that's good.
Chargers. Kind of cool,
Very
right?
good idea, yeah.
Anyway, we'll put all this on the website as we always do. Just go to yourhomewizards.com, yourhomewizards.com. Make sure you enter the contest, all right? Your chance to win $5,000 of Kenmore appliances, a $200 Sears gift card, a front door. Thanks to our friends at Therma-Tru. It's all there at the website. And check us out on Facebook, too. You can see our pictures from the Rose Parade. Eric Stormer, Cindy Dole, thanks for hanging with us. And until next time, remember this, the key is under the mat. Bye-bye.
I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.
Bayer Advanced, they are our go-to resource to be a genius in the garden. You want to have your roses looking like Tournament of Roses, rose prey quality flowers and foliage that's just glistening, and it's disease-free, and it's pest-free, and it's making you feel like, what? I don't have to work in the garden. It just kind of happens. What, me? That was just... Pay no attention. So check it out when you're in the garden centers. Just go to those blue bottles. You'll see all kinds of great products like the all-in-one rose and flower care. They have some great things for your edibles, for your your citrus trees, for your lawn, you name it, it's all there. And the best part is it's going to save you time, and it's going to save you money, and it's going to make you really stop and smell the roses. So make sure that when you go to, whether it's the big box stores or the garden centers, you want Bayer Advanced. BayerAdvanced.com, Bayer Advanced in the blue bottle. Check them out and go to their website. They have all kinds of tips there too. Bayer Advanced.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah?
Do you want to go to the state fair?
Yeah.
Do you want to ride the roller coaster?
Yeah.
The big one?